Hey, what's up, you guys? It's your boy Jake YJ, bringing you back another Quantum Awakening video. Today, I will be sharing with you how you can shift your reality and create and manifest anything you desire, anything you can possibly want if you want to create the best version of yourself. I'll be sharing with you everything that I've done in my life to achieve that, and as I'm currently doing it myself. So yeah. In this one, if you're watching this, it's probably because you have a desire and a need to change something around you, to change yourself in a way that will allow you to experience the things that you want. So yeah, if you haven't already, make sure to click that like button or that subscribe button. It really means a lot. It allows me to make more videos like this. But yeah, I've been doing mindset and meditation coaching for over 5 years now, helping people like you achieve a deeper connection within. And what you realize is that I want you to change your reality doesn't mean that I want you to go out there and start moving things around your room or start doing things exterior to yourself. To change anything around us, we have to realize that how we feel inside and what we think, feel, and act, what we think, feel, and do is what allows us to create the experiences outside of us. So first, I'm going to be sharing with you the techniques that help me create my reality, and I will help you how to do that as well. First, we need to understand what visualization is and how we can use it as a powerful tool to manifest and create anything we want. The main thing about visualization is that it requires very little to no effort. We are already sort of dreaming our goals and the things that we want to experience. They already kind of exist within our heads, but we're gonna be using different techniques that would allow us to bring those ideas from our head into our conscious reality. So if you haven't already picked up a mindfulness practice, and mindfulness sounds sort of like a chore at the beginning. I remember when I started meditating at first, it felt like a chore. It felt something that we don't have time for, or it feels like it's too hard at the beginning. And I understand it. Being able to quiet our thoughts, being able to quiet our minds is something very challenging in the current state of the world, since our attention is being guided in many different ways all the time. And how do we slow down our thoughts? How do we actually become intentional with the thoughts that we allow into our heads? First, we have to realize that our brain acts sort of like a radio, sort of like an antenna that receives information and not necessarily creates it. So by seeing things outside of us, we sort of identify with them. That's how we know what we want to achieve. And especially with the access to social media now, we get to see what peak experiences to some people may look like. But you have to start to ask yourself, be able to tap within, So many of us are focused on the outside reality so much that we get caught up in it and brings us stress and anxiousness. I know that's happened to me before, but over the last 5 years, I've been able to take intention and attention and be able to gradually shift my thoughts and my feelings so that I can take the right actions. That's understanding the principles of vibration. I made videos on that before, but I will be sharing with you guys more about that. So being able to create a gap between your thoughts will be the first thing that you want to master. Be able to look at yourself and realize that whatever you are thinking may not actually be something you're choosing to think. It was sort of like an implanted thought. And yes, that sounds like very crazy because there are entities out there that want you and are harvesting you for your energy. The things that you're focusing on, the things that you're investing your time in and your money, is not something that you're constantly choosing to do. It's mostly like society grabbing a hold of you and saying you need to focus on these things. Once you realize that you have 80,000 thoughts a day, and about 99% of those thoughts are completely subconscious and autopilot, basically. You're having the same thoughts every day, you're doing the same things every day, you're having the same feelings every day. So you're not allowing for anything new to come into your life. Once you're able to extricate and separate yourself from those things or the environment around you, you leave space to create something new. And that is one of the most powerful, important tools that you need to master first. It is your thoughts, it is your mind. Once we're able to see our thoughts, we identify with the awareness of them. That is a very huge principle in esoteric mysticism called the witnessing awareness. And you apply this into your life by realizing that you have no control in the exterior world other than how you think, feel, and act. Being able to catch yourself seeing a thought before it arises. You know, can you predict your next thought, or are you just gonna have it? It is very important for us to pick up a daily mindfulness practice that feels okay with us. You know, it may look like something you're just passionate about. Mindfulness, it doesn't have to be something that you're actually like feeling like neglect, like that you kind of neglect, you know. Like mindfulness at the beginning for me was very challenging because we have so much things to do. There are so many distractions. There are so many things that feel a lot more pleasant. We have to realize that you can experience deeper joy if you haven't experienced deeper pain. Many times we don't take action because we wait for bad things to happen, and that's when we decide to do something different, right? Many times we wait for that breakup, or we wait for the job to lay us off, and then we start to do something different, because that's how the brain is wired to keep us existing, keep us alive, keep us connected with our environment. We wait for these stress signals. There is something called deliberate stress exposure. So basically you choose your level of difficulty. You know, it's hard to wake up in the morning, go to your job, but it's also difficult to wake up early in the morning and create, like do your own, be your own boss. When you have your own business, you have to still show up to work. You just have the freedom that you can choose the hours, you can choose the tasks. But if your boss told you to be at work at 6 p.m. or 6 a.m., you're gonna get up and be there at 6 a.m. What makes you think that if you have your own business, you won't have to do the same? The thing is, we rather follow systems that are already set up for us than systems that have been created by us. The key is to see what works and what doesn't. Many times we feel very content in the experiences we have. See, we hit peaks and valleys all the time. But as long as we're in the continuous, constant growth and we apply that into our mindset, into our lifestyles, it's natural for our experiences to change. By becoming aware of what doesn't work, you're able to stop doing it or change something about it that makes it feel like it's actually working for you. When we think about visualization, you have to embody the experience within. There's many abstract topics on this. When you think about how you can shift your reality, you can simply just have a new thought instead of an old one. You can feel the emotion by having an inner experience. So if you quiet down your thoughts, you're able to put yourself in the experience you want to have and notice how your body feels simply by thinking about it and bringing that emotion forward, bringing it up throughout the day. You become sort of like a magnet for it. It feels like you're already having it, you're already living it. And you'll notice that you'll start to do things that are more aligned with that experience that you want to have, until the point it actually emerges into your reality. And that's exactly what happened to me. When you're working a job that you're not necessarily passionate about, then you start to take more aligned action, you start to create more habits or more experiences that are sort of in line, you know, like it's all about gradual changes. And then naturally, it's gonna bring you to where you want to be. And that happens for everyone that's ever experienced any form of success. I just recently uploaded The 7 Spiritual Laws of Success. It's a great book by Deepak Chopra, But if you're able to apply these concepts into your life, it's natural for you to experience any form of success. Success can look differently for everybody, but it's about being clear with your goals and having clear intentions. I wrote down a couple more things that I want to share with you. So I already kind of like explained it all, but to create something new, you have to let go of your old identity. Your personality is your personal reality, and your personality is constructed of your habits. So what you do, think, and feel every day creates your reality, but also your personality. If you want to create a new reality, you have to let go of your old personality. And your personality needs to stop reacting the same way. It needs to stop feeling the same way. And it needs to stop doing the same things every day. Again, no big change is necessary right away. Kaizen is this philosophy by the Japanese called the philosophy of constant improvement. Kaizen allows you to change 1% every day, and noticing how those that changes stack and actually change your environment and your reality. Anything more than that is gonna get way too deep, but that'll be for another video. I hope this will help you tap into yourself a little bit more. Develop a mindfulness practice that will allow you to create anything you want. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching this video. I will be seeing you guys on the next one. Much love. And if there is something you want me to talk about next, feel free to leave it in the comments below. It's your boy Jake YJ, Quantum Awakening out.